welcome to one of the first FUT drafts you'll ever see on FIFA 17. I'm so excited to show you this, and a big thank you to EA Sports for sending me down to the capture event. It was awesome, and the food and drink they provided was brilliant, so awesome for that. But yeah, firstly guys, let's go into the draft, and as you can see it says there, win big, and it will tell you the first time you play FUT draft in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team what to expect, you know, in terms of chemistry, how you can build a squad better, and little things like that really can help the first time you actually play this mode on FIFA. Yeah, the formation we're going to use will be the 3-4-3 flat formation, and my first ever captain is none other than Lionel Messi. Brilliant first choice as captain there for me. I had to go with him. Obviously, you could choose De Bruyne, he'd be a great choice, and the same could be said for Coutinho. Also, Arda Turan could make an interesting hybrid with some Turkish players because he's now a centre mid. But yeah, Messi, right wing, has to be the one. It tells you there how to build chemistry in the best and most efficient way as well, which is really helpful. And the biggest thing I noticed, guys, as you can see by this striker choice, you definitely got more options this year in terms of leagues, and that's why I went with Niang as my first striker. I wanted to try and build a quite audacious hybrid in my first ever FIFA 17 draft. At left wing though, I got Felipe Anderson, so he got a link to Niang, who really is a nice cheap striker in the new game. I also could have gone with Thiago there. I firstly went with Koke from Atletico Madrid to get this kind of hybrid going. Now we get a pretty good choice again here. I think I choose, was it Parejo? Yeah, I went with Parejo here to get me some more chemistry, especially in the midfield. Could have gone with Thiago, to be honest. And yeah, we go to centre-back though in this team, and I actually went with Bartra, who would have really worked well with Thiago. So looking back at that, could have gone with Thiago, but still, Bartra, I'll take him, man. He fits into the team nicely. At right mid, could have gone with Cuadrado. I actually went with Mkhitaryan. Mahrez's card for me is a bit weird. I feel like his card could be even better comparing his rating to stats. But anyway, after that choice though, getting Mkhitaryan in my team, I had to go with Wijnaldum there. And to be honest, there wasn't much more than that, so I went with him there from Liverpool. At centre-back though, I did get a pretty okay choice here, getting Jimenez. Could have gone with Albiol to make this even more of a hybrid, but I felt like I wanted to get some Atletico Madrid players. I wanted to try and get Godin in my team. I haven't used him yet, so hopefully I can. And by the way, you're probably thinking, why am I recording this back at the flat? And the reason being, we recorded so many videos all together at the same time, and it would have been really strange to hear everyone else's voice at the same time and over it. So yeah, that's why we did that. I will be doing some collabs probably with Chewboy, probably with Tusink and everyone else there, so it'll be really fun. Anyway, let's get back on to the draft, and I got myself a Manquillo, who he was a loan player at Liverpool, wasn't he? Forgot about that guy. Yeah, he's back at Atletico Madrid now, though probably will never play for us again, I don't think. We then have Laporte in the team, which is a really cool choice for the draft. And by the way, there's a really big talking point I want to tell you guys about very shortly. I'll keep that in mind until I want to tell you. But yeah, it's a really cool new thing that you're going to see shortly in draft mode. I then got myself a Konoplyanka, who has actually gone on loan, I think, to Schalke in the Bundesliga. However, these are not final ratings, and they're not also the final clubs either. So do bear that in mind, guys, with this FUT draft. I then got myself a good player. As you can tell, the dark gold screen is back. I got myself a 90 rated Gareth Bale. What a glorious card he has this year in FIFA. Insane stats for him. I then got a pretty basic one here, non-rare goalkeeper. And to be honest, my first FUT draft, this isn't too bad. It was my genuinely first FUT draft ever in FIFA 17, so it was more of a test that I wanted to see what the graphics looked like, what different leagues we had every time there was a choice. There was definitely more choice than just La Liga, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And although I did pick more La Liga players than any, that's more so because of my captain choice, Messi. I then went with Thiago. He could link up perfectly with Bartra there in the squad if you wanted to. I also got one of the final choices here, I think, which was, who did I go with here? Was it, Sommer or Nolito, I think I went with, Sommer, the goalkeeper from the Bundesliga. Also, another thing to bear in mind, I'm thinking, going off this FUT draft, I can't confirm this, but I would guess that a bronze player will be in most FUT drafts. As you can see, I got myself a bronze keeper last year. I don't think we could get a bronze player at all, so that's quite a big change. And there is my final squad, man. Not 100 chem, but still, it's my first draft. 90 chemistry at least, and this is where things get interesting. As you can see now, we can finally choose La Liga managers. Diego Simeone there. Really awesome news for you there, guys. A bit of an unveiled announcement there for you with the La Liga managers. My final rating for this draft was, what was it? Yeah, 178. Not the worst, not the best. It was a bit in the middle there of that kind of range. But yeah, we're going to go into my second FUT draft, which is technically another first draft. This was actually my first offline draft. That one just then was an online one. This one is a single player one. So I wanted to give you guys an idea of how they are different, which one is better, if there is one that's better. I don't really think there is. I think they're pretty much similar, but still, it's going to be cool to see what I get in this draft. Anyway, the formation choice in the first draft was, I think, 3-4-3. This one went with 4-3-3. The false 9 formation. Could we maybe get Pele? No, I didn't get Pele then, but I got Cristiano Ronaldo. Cannot complain with that choice at all. Had to choose him, and yeah, man, Ronaldo's my captain. It's the perfect choice. This guy will be a beast in the game. He always is. For me, I generally think he's always a bit better than Messi on FIFA. Reason being, I don't really know why in terms of like Messi's ability on FIFA. It's never really been up to scratch for me. Messi's like FIFA ability, but Ronaldo's always been powerful, strong, fast, skillful. He's always been a bit better for me on FIFA. Anyway, in the team I got myself Kevin Gamero. Nice choice there. Very solid striker for Atletico Madrid. I love that transfer a lot. I got Corona, the Porto Mexican winger. I then got myself an option of getting Gundogan, Torre, Pastor, Nainggolan or Turan. I went with Turan for this team as I started off getting quite a few La Liga players. I then went and chose, I think, Koke to get that really nice link to Gamero. And if I get like a right winger French player in this draft, that would be amazing. Anyway, moving on, I then went and chose, I think it was, who did I choose? Yeah, Gustavo. I thought, you know what, I could maybe get Naldo from the Bundesliga. Why not try and make this hybrid? I do prefer making draft hybrids in general, so why not go for that? And what are your guys' thoughts though on the first FIFA 17 FUT draft that you may have seen today? Like, what are your thoughts on the graphics? What do you feel, how do you feel it looks overall? Do you feel it looks way better? For me it does. I feel like it looks a lot smoother. The big thing to note though, I feel like when the cards load up, it's a bit slower than last year, which is a bit interesting, like compared to the speed of FIFA 16 FUT draft. So that's a big thing to take note of as well. My right back though, we got a very cool choice here. Abate's got a great card. Scaletta there's got a cool card. I went with is that Mario Gaspar, I think, from Villarreal. The goalkeeper now I went with, and as you can see there, guys, as I said before, Joe Hart and Bravo obviously will have their final cards in the game. They've got their like original cards right now. But yeah, this was at the capture event. Now we've got a silver goalkeeper. We've got DJ Mario there himself in the middle of that draft choice there for the silver goalkeepers. Went with Blanco as he could fit in a team well if I need him, so he probably won't, but still, why not choose him? Rudiger, Siqueira, Adriano, Maxwell, Savage. And by the way, I've got to say, like, my first few drafts, and I think I did about 10 overall, and I think I got the highest rated one there. You guys know how competitive I am in general, in life, in sport in general. I always am just aiming to win no matter what. And yeah, I think I got the highest rated one there, so I can show you guys that draft as well if you guys want to see that this week. But yeah, overall the draft was really fun. I think myself and probably Bateson, I guess, or Chu did the most drafts, I think, while we were there. So yeah, a lot of us did a lot of drafts, and it was so much fun, man. Big thanks to EA for the event. I then got myself Barry, and I wanted to fast forward past this part as the bench. I didn't really get many great players on the bench, to be honest. And overall, though, this is a pretty cool first, like, single-player draft. I wanted to show you guys what the draft mode looks like, what drafts I got first, and to be honest, it looks very cool. It's a very fun mode right now. Ronaldo, Turan, Bravo. Overall, this one got 179, exactly the same. More chemistry, though, with 97. And there is my first